Hi everyone! I thought I would do a quick video of my day-to-day planner that I carry with me. It has all my art supplies and everything in it, and I've been meaning to upload this for a while, but the setup needed to be finalized. There was a couple things that were I was coming into issues with, and one of the main ones was dividers. I originally had these dividers, which I was hand making out of cardstock, double-sided, because the cardstock itself wasn't double-sided. Gluing two pieces together, trimming them, all this work. There was all this work that was being put into this, and they look really amateurish, and I didn't like the way they looked. So it was because these wasn't finished. I just wasn't sure what to do, and originally I put sections for like oils, but I don't use oil paints, so I've decided to remove that one and a couple other things and just make it a bit more adjustable. And one of the things that really helped with this was I found these. I found these at my local Japanese import store, kind of like Daiso. Ours is called Japan City. And they're self-laminating labels. So you write on here, on both sides, what you want to do, what it is. And then this is a clear laminate that comes over top of it. And then you fold it over onto your thing. And that was a much more useful for me. And as you'll see, it's what I've decided to use. Yeah, so I'll just go right inside. This is my, I use this as my wallet. I hand painted it on the outside. It's a cheap, like really gross plastic feeling planner that I got from the Salvation Army for about $2, I think. And I painted the outside and collaged it. And then one of the things I like about it inside is that it's got a lot of credit card pockets. So this is my bus ticket. My bus pass that we use here in New Zealand, and then my FPOS card / credit card, some frequent my most popular frequent buyer cards that I use. In here are my less popular ones and old train tickets, which those can go in the rubbish. Those are my less popular ones, or my cardboard ones that, are like business cards. And then there's a zip pocket here, if I can get it into frame. Then there is a zip pocket, which usually isn't this hard to open. A zip pocket here, which I'm able to keep some cash in. And it actually has cash in it, which is surprising. So I keep some money, and that's for, our train tickets are cash. We can't use the bus pass with it, which is annoying. And then some of the stuff I've actually also harvested from the Kmart planner. So I've got the little cardboard pocket here for putting coupons or receipts when I go shopping, because I'm trying to be better with my money. And just the flyleaf of Make Today Great. And then, so this is how I've used the tabs, which allows me for expanding. So I've got watercolors, and I just put them right on the first thing of the thing. Acrylic paints. Then I have markers, and so there's those. And I know some of these, like this is technically a paint pen, but I consider it a marker. And that's the same with the Faber-Castell. They're technically pens. They say Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen, but they're all what I would consider a marker. With the exception of some of the finer lines, I still think of them more as markers, especially the brush ones, so I put them in the marker section. And then I've got pens, so I have my Uniball Signos, and this actually needs to be updated because I have copper now. And yeah. And then my gel pens by Sakura. So I only have the white jelly roll and then the glaze pens. You can't tell here, but this one's clear. That's why there's nothing there. That's why I wrote I drew a box around it so you could see that it was clear. I really want the Souffle and the Moonlight set, and a whole bunch of other sets, actually. I want all the Jelly Roll pens. And then I have, these are my other random gel pens, so with their names. So Typo, Pentel, Happy Bunny, which was a set. And some of these, like, I bought this in a set, but I didn't keep all of them. I went through all my gel pens recently because they were just bursting out of my thing. And out of my storage, and I just picked, like, so I took all the purple gel pens, and I picked my favorite of the purple gel pens. I still have a lot more purple gel pens than I would expect, especially as someone who doesn't like purple. But yeah, and some of these, like, that's actually blue, it just looks purple on the screen. And then I have my inks. These sections aren't complete. For example, I don't have any of my ink pads in here, which will also go in here. And some of my artist inks aren't in here. And then I have my pencils. So these are my Abrecht Duer, which are a water-soluble pencil. Excuse the noise. My dog is chewing on one of his toys in the background because he must do things like that when I'm doing a video. And then I have my Pitt Pastel pencils. I don't have, things I don't have marked in here are like my normal drawing pencils because they're drawing pencils. I don't need to know that I have them. I know that I have a full set. I will use the flyleaf in the front to put like Post-its on if I'm out of a specific pencil. That's the other thing that I use this for, is that I write checklists on the front of things that I'm running low on or out of, so that when I'm at the art supply store, I pick those up and not, you know, something I don't need. That's the main reason I made this too, because if it's left up to me, for example, if we go through the acrylic paint, if it's left up to me, I buy all the blues. I just go out and buy blue. I will buy blue paint. It's what I do. So yeah. And then it jumps down here because I know that there's more space in here. Like I have to cut some more card for this because this is all heavy duty cardstock. So that's one of the main things, is I have to cut more cards. So that's one reason why there's more space, is because I need to put more things into it. And there's some things I haven't decided where they're going to go. For example, my Inktense blocks. I'm not sure whether I put them in an ink section because they're technically an ink, or do they go in the pastels, or do they go in the watercolor? So I'm not sure. They might actually end up going in their own section because I might get the pencils too, and then I'll just keep track of all my Inktense products there. And then the last section here that I have in here is washi tape, and this is just all my washi tape by brand. So this is all the Scotch washi tape. Some of them, like, I don't remember if that's Scotch, but I'm pretty positive that's Scotch. And these are like all the MT, Kiki K, Unknown. And actually some of these, like, I think I'm almost positive that now that's Typo. And then like eBay, these are all from eBay and were really cheap. These are from the $2 shop. This one's from Japan Shit City. This one's Kiki K, some more Typo. Recollections that my friend Danny sent me. And I just marked out that this was a set. And I mean, I know this is a set, but just so I know that that specifically was a set there. Some more MT, some more eBay. I don't mind that the brands jump around. I don't want to leave a whole page for a specific brand and then never buy that brand again. I just want to know when I'm looking at that, if I'm running out of this washi, I can flip through and go, that's MT. This one, I know what it is also because it's my favorite. And then there's more room. And then the back is just, I'm just going to skip because I do have some notes in here. I take this also when I meet with clients. For those of you who know, I'm a makeup artist, so this is where I write notes. This is also where I'll jot down ideas, and this is just some of the KKK insert stuff that says subject and date on the top. It's their notes, and then that's just in the back. I have a coupon, a voucher that I need to spend, and then my passport, which is my legal ID in New Zealand, which is where I live. So that's just my American passport. Yeah, and I mean, that's from me doing a paint test. It doesn't really bother me that it's there because A, it's in the back, and I made this myself. I am tempted, I'm very tempted to switch out to the Kmart one, mostly because if you look at the two of these, the Kmart one has much bigger rings and can fit a lot more stuff, whereas I'm already feeling like I'm starting to get close to maximum capacity in this one. There's a couple things holding me back from the Kmart one. The Kmart one is slightly bigger. It's both thicker, and I can't get, let me see if I can very carefully move this. And it is slightly bigger. It is slightly taller. And is it wider? And it's a little bit wider too. So it's just a little bit bigger. Not massively. It has a heck of a lot less pockets in it. A heck of a lot less pockets. So that is a thing. I really only need to keep two things out here. And it doesn't have the zip pocket. So I might look for a couple pocket containers in here. Sorry, my dog is being really noisy. That's dogs for you. And this one came with a pen loop, but it was just a hard plastic thing, so I cut it out. And I kind of wish I had done something a little... I tried to glue this down, but it didn't stay very well. So I might... That's the other thing, is this one still has its pen loop. So that's kind of my thoughts. And the other thing is, if I moved into this one, I would be able to keep my expenses. Use the expenses tracker that this comes with, which I've talked about how I really like this expenses thing. And I am trying to be better with money. So that's one of my options. It just, as I said, right now it's a bit annoying because I can't keep money in it. Although if I get one of the clear plastic zip things for this, that'll be very useful because it is really, really hard to get the money out of this one. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I'll give you guys any updates, but that's the in-depth look at my art planner / wallet. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.